I'm back. It's been, oh my god, how many months? Let's see, hold on. August was 3 months ago? 4 months ago. Is it? Yeah, anyway, sorry for not uploading anything for the last couple months since my last video, and also I have designed Osana. When I was making the video, the footage was corrupted. When I had tried using OBS for the recording, it didn't save, so I gotta figure out how to fix that. Well, I'm in crisis. No, I'm kidding. More like life, because I got a job, so I'm kind of like, school and a job. Don't have much time to draw, but I can't make excuses. I also have designed the next video I hope to make in January, so maybe look forward to that. I'll try to work on it. I'll be redesigning Senpai and, my gosh, his little sister. I can't remember her name because I hate that design. I hate both of them because they're so, I'm not even going to get into it. Anyway, I just wanted to inform you that I'm sorry that I haven't uploaded anything in a while. So I thought I'd ramble. The topic was, I don't know. My friend helped me find this topic. It's called Struggles of Being an Artist in 2020. 2020 has been a dumpster fire, as we all know. It has been a very tough year for everybody. There's been a lot going on in 2020. 2020 has been crap. I've seen everybody has struggled. It's not just like one minority or group of people who have not struggled. Everybody has struggled with, what's it called? Everybody has struggled with 2020 in their own way. Quarantine has, I'm trying to look at my points that I came up with. So it was about artists. Yes, me an artist. I don't consider myself one, but artists. When quarantine first started, the whole country went on lockdown. I'm talking about America, but it probably happened in other places. But many places shut down, and our people had lost jobs. And it wasn't just artists who were affected. Everybody was affected. Small businesses were affected. Everybody was affected. But people who might have lost their jobs, that was probably their income and what they lived on for, because not every artist has a popular following. Not everybody has a Patreon. Not everybody has a YouTube channel. Not everybody does freelance. I know some artists do stuff on the side while they have a full-time job, or they might have a part-time job. Sometimes people can live on commissions, but I don't know. It just depends on the person. But some, many artists don't have art as a full-time job. I'm not trying to say I don't have art as a full-time job, and some people have it as a hobby. Art is subjective, right? It has not been great. There's that. And also commissions, I think, goes into that too. Commissions have not been doing so well. At least personally, I have not experienced like this. Well, I think the hardest month for people who are doing commissions was in June. In June, it was June, July, and August. On Twitter, there's this thing. There's threads and stuff where someone tweets fudge. It's something oh, I want to commission an artist. Reply or DM me with your art examples or something, or they're looking for a certain style, and so people will try to garner their attention to that artist, you know, try to stand out. It's like a big group of people, and you have to pick one. They're like the winner, basically, something like that. And or they pick several, but I don't really like that. I just, even if it was in 2020, I feel like artists generally struggle trying to get commissions if they are not a popular artist or they don't have a good art style. You know, it's a very touchy thing in a way. Sorry if my family's talking. But yeah, with quarantine in 2020, many people lost their jobs or they couldn't work. That was also something too. People couldn't work, and so artists who were doing commissions their regular clients, if they did have them, couldn't commission them at that point in time. So there's that. Let's see. Yeah, oh, sorry. My mom's talking. Ignore her. But yeah, that's how commissions have affected everybody, I think. Is that what it was? I'm rambling at this point. Another thing. Yes, I relate to this one a lot more. Is smaller artists struggling to get a following on social media due to algorithms. Now, this could just be like a general thing. It could be 2020. You know, it can be either one. But, in my experience, this is a lot of my experience because I'm like, ooh, self-indulgent. Yes, queen. Yeah, in 2020, or for as long as I have been on the internet, I've been a small artist. I don't have a big following. I don't have 1 million followers. Or I don't have 1,000 followers. A lot of artists, whether it's on Instagram or Twitter, have a hard time gaining a following. You know, because you have to follow trends and stuff. And you just get so dang burnt out. I think it was last year I attempted to try on my old Instagram. We're not going to talk about it. I would post every day, and I thought that would help me get more followers. You know, people would see it, but it did not help. It just made me feel miserable. And that also kind of ties in with people feeling burnt out during this time, as it is a very stressful time. People are lonely, they can't see people they want to see, or they can't go out and just chill. They can't leave their house. I mean, it's still very limited, even if it's less. Things aren't, you know what I mean? You know, like, things aren't as restricted, but they're still restricted. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's affect my motivation, you know what I mean? I think it's like the regular thing where an artist is like, you know, like a person who is an artist or someone even creative. You do this a lot, you're doing good, you're trying to improve, and then you just have that slump. It's art block is what people call it, I guess. I don't know. Or you don't feel like drawing, you know? Things can be so not right, or you don't feel in the right place to draw, or people are busy. Oh, actually, online school. People who are, how do I explain this? So people who are going to public school or going to college in person, you know, school in person, we have to do it all online now. And it's very tough because people can't see each other, and yikes. You know, people can't communicate, they can't. It's a lot harder. And also with the online experience, people get behind. I especially know that I have. It's a lot harder to manage even if I didn't have a job, it's a lot harder to manage when you're so used to being in school in a classroom setting. Now, people who are used to online school, congratulations, you have done well. If you're keeping up with it, or even if you're doing it right now, good job. I have not. But I also feel like that has affected people too. And also it's affected teachers. It's affected everybody. And lastly, the last thing I want to mention is the art community. Just in general. Or like a few things that I have been following the last year. Oh my gosh. I can only remember a couple things because drama videos and like commentary stuff just kind of flies out the window. I can mention 2 dramas. There's been a few actually this year, I don't remember. But I always feel like drama in general has been getting, I feel like in 2020 we're so bored. There's nothing else to do. And artists have really disappointed me this year, you know? Like we can mention Toby, the Toby drama. Like very simply, it's, you know, I'm not gonna go into detail about it because there's better videos about it I can put in the description later on. Or the Hopeless Peaches drama, you know. It's just, there's also, I can't remember, I don't know what to call this. It's when you support a person and you think they're good, but you find out something, or just cancel culture in general. I'm gonna use my experience with Hopeless Peaches. Don't know her, haven't talked to her, but we'll just talk about, I used to be like a hardcore fan for like, oh gosh, a couple years. I've been watching her since 2018. I really liked her art. I liked her story times, and they were very fun. I didn't think there was any ill intent behind it. But then the stuff that came surfacing, I was starting to question her as a person. And I don't want to have to be faced with that because I do not know her personally. And I feel bad for the people who have been hurt by her. But I don't want people to ostracize her or anyone else. It's not good. And I feel like people get on the bandwagon so quickly just to tarnish people, you know, make them, just to cancel. Like what happened to James Charles last year, you know, it's similar to that. You know, well, not similar, but it's the cancel culture. I'm glad people are speaking up about it, you know, because their voices deserve to be heard. But I hope that Hopeless Peaches can do better, because I do think she's a good person. I just feel like you shouldn't use certain things as an excuse, or you shouldn't continue with that behavior, because all it does is just keep you back from improving as a person. You know, as a human race, we are not perfect. We all make mistakes. I mean, and also the hard thing with this is that everything is public. So I think that makes things harder, because if this happened in real life, we wouldn't, I don't know, the internet is so particular about things, in that aspect. Because on the internet, we don't know the full story. There's 2 sides to a coin, right? 2 sides to a story. And so I just hope Hopeless Peaches owns up to it. And it's also similar to the Toby drama. It's really, I feel like I don't know. I'm not trying to say we shouldn't call out people. But at the same time, it's like, this should be done privately. It should be done privately, in my opinion. Even if you can't. And I understand, like, everything that happened, it's over. It's just, I feel like art drama, the drama in the toxicity. Would it be called art toxicity? I don't know. There's so many great creators. But I don't like to think of the art community as a dramatic, as a drama, like dramatic, you know, just drama. But that's what it's turned into, and I'm really disappointed. And like, I'm, you know, to you and another person, I enjoy listening to commentary videos and people making videos about them. But at the same time, it's disheartening when you hear creator that you support is not what they seem to be, or they put up a front. You hear the case is most common when people, like PewDiePie is an example. He used to have like a persona. That's what it's called. Sorry, a persona that's not them. And so Hopeless Peaches might be putting on like this like nice girl persona. I don't know. It's weird. But what I'm just trying to say is that everybody has struggled this year. And I want everybody to give each other a big hug. Because we have all struggled. No one's special this year. We're all in the same boat. Anyway, thank you for listening to my ramble. I'll go back into the dwellos. Thank you and have a nice day.